We have more news to talk about with the Dragon King family. All right, this is going to be a quick but an important update because New York Comic Con is in October. And yes, the Dragon King will be present. So let's get into the news about the panel and what we could expect. What's going on, you guys? James here with another real update on the Dragon King. That's right, we have news to talk about, and this is a fun time of the year because I'm starting to think we're building to something. We just got the San Diego Comic-Con announcement for Arc 3. Yes, it's on Kickstarter, so it's not being distributed anywhere yet. However, we got some stuff to talk about today. Now, before we get into the news, if it is your first time here at the channel, welcome to Real James, where I love talking about movies, TV, and yes, the Dragon King. So if you're a fan just like me, go ahead, subscribe to the channel. Help us get to 30,000. We're almost there, you guys. Like this video and get loud in the comments below. Let me know what you think about the news we're gonna talk about, because there are some things that will make you happy and will leave you with some questions. So let's get started with what just dropped this week. Now, as you know, New York Comic Con takes place this year in October. This time the dates are a little bit earlier. They're from October 9th to October 12th. And I most likely won't be able to make it. Now, if I do, I'll let you know and I'm bringing you some firsthand coverage. But if I can make it to New York Comic Con, yes, we're going to be streaming right here on the channel. I'll make all the stuff happen, and we're going to be talking about these updates. We're going to react to everything live because there's a chance we get some awesome reveals this October. Now, again, don't expect too much because they haven't even started the Kickstarter yet, right? The Kickstarter is going to open soon, and we'll cover that when it happens. And as you know, an official trailer is supposed to be coming our way either this week or next week, according to their timeline from San Diego Comic-Con. So we'll see. But back to the New York Comic-Con panel. It is titled The Road to the Dragon King. And that makes me excited, but also makes me think by October, they're not expecting too much progress to be made on solidifying a distributor. And that's what you need if you want Arc 3 to see the light of day. The panel itself, though, is on Thursday, October 9th, and it begins at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So like we always do here on the channel, if you need a time zone conversion, let me know down below in the comments and I will get that for you. And if you're going to be in attendance, just know it goes for 1 hour. So it ends at noon Eastern Standard Time, and the panel's taking place in North Room 408. I'm guessing you're gonna have your usual fan base there. Of course, I'm thinking Chicken will be there. I'll have to confirm with her. Hopefully we'll have a lot more, like Cartoon Universe will be in attendance. I'm hoping we have a ton of different, Avery will be there, hopefully, because that way we can bring you updates as well. So the fans that are there firsthand will be able to break the news, just like I did last year, which was pretty cool. But when it comes to the panel itself, you're probably wondering, what is the panel about? And I got you right now. Let's read the description together. And I quote, "Join the cast and crew as they give updates on the Dragon King, the next arc of the Dragon Prince saga. Hear the latest news about the Kickstarter and receive a special thanks for being an essential part of building this together. And we'll share some unique experiences of some of our backers. The panel includes creators Ehasz and Justin Richmond, friends of the channel, as well as surprise guests to shock and amaze you with news and insights. Don't miss it." So when it comes to the confirmed guests, there's only two. You got co-creators of the Dragon King, Ehasz and Justin Richmond. Surprise guests, we'll break it down, but let's begin with the beginning of this panel description. So they're giving us news about the Kickstarter, most likely an update on the backers, the people who followed the Kickstarter, and what's to come. Now, it has been loosely confirmed that this is more of an awareness campaign, and the Kickstarter itself is not necessarily going to require anyone to pay to back the Kickstarter. However, the panel description does give me just a brief moment of pause because it says here, and I'll read it again, "Hear the latest news about the Kickstarter and receive a special thanks for being an essential part of building this together, and we'll share some unique experiences of some of our backers." When you back a Kickstarter project, it could be a free backing, like there's a tier that's a free tier, but usually when you hear that, you think money, right? So I'm curious to see if maybe they're pivoting away from it being an awareness campaign just to show a distributor, hey, there's interest for this Arc 3. Maybe they're going to open up a paid tier. And if they open up a paid tier, it might make some fans upset because I've already been seeing some of the comments and you guys have been saying this is not something you want from the Dragon King. Now, let's circle back to the surprise guest. Now, that's a little tease, right? In the past, especially this year at San Diego Comic-Con, a surprise voice actor joined, which was Liam O'Brien, who's voicing, and this is who I think it is. It's not confirmed, but this is who I think it will be, and that is another archdragon that is going to fight Zim for the throne. And that would be really dope. It'd be really cool to see who gets the title of the Dragon King. But I don't think, because it doesn't say surprise voice actor who's joining the franchise, it just says surprise guest. So here are my thoughts. I think they'll bring in Paula Burrows, who voices Rayla, and they'll bring in Erik Todd Dellums, who voices Aaravos. So Erik, if you're watching this, can you confirm or deny if you'll be there? But on a serious note, I do think they'll bring in existing voice actors that will be in seasons 8, 9, and 10. So I'm pretty pumped. I looked to see if there were any Avatar panels at New York Comic Con to see if maybe Dante Bosco shows up or, I don't know, Jack to Sena. But no, they're just doing a publisher's panel for Avatar. So I'm very curious. I think they'll bring in existing voice actors though. And like I mentioned at the top of this update video, by the time we get to the New York Comic Con panel, we should have already gotten the official trailer that was promised during San Diego Comic Con. And if that's the case, because I'm taking their word for it that we're getting it either this week or next week, then we probably won't be getting anything other than first look images and some concept art reveals during the New York Comic Con panel, which would actually be pretty cool. What are the odds that they drop a second trailer? Now, if they do that, right, if they drop a second trailer, they must be very close to securing a distribution plan or deal for Arc 3. I don't think that's the case though, because the title of the panel is The Road to the Dragon King. So if Wonderstorm's already thinking, okay, we're not confident by October we're going to get a distributor or a distribution deal, let's just call it The Road to the Dragon King, then maybe that's the case. But it is, on an optimistic side of things, possible that by October they think they'll have a deal in place. So are you doubling down and betting on yourself? Or are you just playing it, easy? Maybe you're gonna under-promise and over-deliver. And that's probably my hope, is that they under-promise and they over-deliver by October. However, I'm not holding my breath that they have a distribution deal by October. If I had to guess, I would say by the middle of next year, we'll probably hear news about a distribution deal. Kickstarters are not something that happen overnight in terms of the popularity. And as of now, I think they have more than 11,000 followers, and it hasn't opened yet at the time of this recording. So it's getting off to a slower start, but I think that by the middle of next year, hopefully we'll hear about a distribution deal. Now, when it comes to New York Comic Con, they'll do a fan Q&A. They'll probably do another table reading, which would be pretty cool. And I would have to imagine that they'll tease us a little bit more about what they want to do in Arc 3. Not what might happen, but what they want to do. And that would be maybe more story details, but I'm counting on those in attendance to hopefully post about it, because I want to bring you those updates as they happen on Thursday, October 9th. So if you don't want to miss out, hit the big red button below, subscribe to the channel, and tap on that bell so you don't miss out on any more videos like this. And get loud in the comments below and let me know, guys. Hey, are you confident? Does this make you maybe more confident that Arc 3 will secure a distribution deal by October, or are you just waiting and seeing? We got a video coming out soon, actually, on what fans think about Arc 3, so you're not going to want to miss that either, because some of the comments, I was like, wow, okay, that's how you feel? So I'm really excited to bring you that video. Alrighty, y'all. Well, that's all we got. It's a quick update for today, but an exciting one if you are a Dragon King fan and want to see Arc 3, like me. Alrighty, y'all. Well, again, thanks so much for watching. God bless you guys, and I'll catch you at the next screening. Maybe I'll catch y'all at New York Comic Con. Who knows?